Hi folks, John Gets here, playing Sailaway the Sailing Simulator, and I just tried recording this game with this particular activity or challenge, and it only gave me access to 4 uh, sheets or halyards or lines. So I exited it and immediately was able to find all my lines, and I raised the main sheet and I already had the halyard up. So hopefully we can jump back in and try once again. So I'm going to skip all the stuff that I did before as far as leadership boards and everything, and we're going to try the Barbados one is what we're at. So we're going to click into that, and we have to watch out for the reef, and now we're going in the correct direction, and the wind is where it was before. And from here, we're going to go northward. It's already said that we've gone this far, so we're going to go straight for that particular waypoint, which is right over there, and we are heeled over like crazy. So let's see if, now according to this, we got the right heel. Let's see if we can look at it and see. Wow, we are ever pulled over here. We are sailing on our side. Yep, we are over as far as we can go. Oops. Hopefully we can go back through here. We're just crossing the line now. Let's see. Go back to the map. And I can only guess that we are going in the right direction. Okay, we're going to swing it a little bit into the wind, which will take up. We're still at 45 degrees. The wind is at 25.9. Yesterday was at around 20, so not so much of a storm. And our speed is as is. So let's take a look at that. Looks like our main sheet is too tight. I'm doing this without looking at the suggestions. Main sheet. Let's take that down a bit. Okay, you can see the telltales picked up, and we are going actually slower. Okay, we will keep an eye on that. And hard to say which one. We got the Genoa up. Okay, let's see what they suggest. The Genoa, top of the mainsail is too tight. So try to. There's a mainsail here. Okay, the top of the thing is too tight, so it wants me to ease the vang. If I could just find it. There's the barber halyard. Ease the vang. Okay, now we're going to the main sheet. So the main sheet is too loose. Now we've tightened that a bit too much. There we go. Let's take a look at the Genoa. Do you want to ease the barber halyard, or let me see, pull on the halyard? We're heading in that direction, and let's make sure we get a proper angle here first. So we want to come into the port side, and we're going to swing around. So we've lost our angle to the wind. Seems to me, okay, they want just to lower the Genoa. Period. They want us to sail with just isn't that strange? They want us to sail under just the mainsail. And the number 4. Okay, the number 4 is the smallest one, so wow. We have to almost go into irons in order to get that across, because this is the line we want to cross. This is the line we're looking at. So come across there. Now, okay, we want to raise number 4. Hopefully we'll be all right there. Raise number 4. So first we'll get lower the Genoa. Okay, we want to raise the number 4. So we're almost in irons, that's why you're hearing all that flapping going on. And we're almost stopped in terms of speed. Now let's swing around a little more. Try to get some speed out of this. We're practically dead in the water here, so we're going to have to tack to the other side of the wind. Which means we'll be heeled entirely the wrong way. So I think we should put the heel boards to center. Okay. Let's go a little bit more off wind. That'll ease things a bit. So, hopefully we picked up a little bit of speed. Now probably, oh, the mainsail's fine according to that. The number 4 is too tight, so they want me to pull the halyard. The curve of the mainsail's too far back. Try to pull the halyard. So pulling means to add some power to it. Now where the heck? Up there. I'm going to pull that to make it even tighter. So they won't let me go any higher than 100%. Alright, so I'm going to pull the backstay. Okay, that's leveled that off. Let's look at our map. And when this yellow line comes around, we'll tack to the other side of the wind. So for now, we're stuck with 2.2 kilometers. And they want us to just lower the foresail, run on a main, reef the main. Well, that doesn't make sense if you would reef the main and lower the foresail at the same time. At least not the way I got it figured out. Anyway, so now we're going to pull around, cross the wind. So we're slightly over 60, which is a little bit high. No, we're actually, yeah, it's a little bit high. We want to bring it back. So it's around 40, 45 degrees. Okay. And we're tilted over the other side, which is probably why they want us to get rid of the foresail. So now they were going to let us pull the halyard up. I guess maybe they're lowering the sails because they don't want us to tilt over so much. Okay, we're at too much wind, or if we went straight to the next waypoint, we would be collecting too much of the wind, which would put us at about 60 degrees. So there's our low in terms of reef. The info here. I was hoping it would tell us what they're reefing, or what the depth of the boat. No. It's not going to tell us what the draft of the boat is. So, actually, I think these The numbers that you see are from the bottom of the keel and not from the shoreline or the top of the water. Okay, so we're up to 5.2 knots. Now it wants us to raise the number 4. That's what I ran into yesterday. You would be lowering one and then you want to raise it. See if I can find my numbers here. Genoa. By the reef, they want us to add a reef. At 5.5 knots. Up and down a bit. By the looks of things, our depth is not so bad. So we're going to pull in here once it comes around a little further, and that will have a slightly downwind, so we'll possibly raise the Jenniker. They want us to add another reef to the mainsail. We're at 5.5 now. So the next 67. And now it's time to swing, so we're directly facing the next heading. Which will be a little greater than the wind as it is. Actually, pull back a little bit. Remove the reef from the mainsail. Main sheet is too tight, so we want to ease the main sheet. You can see the diagram changing as we go. Or ease the vang. I don't know if we can ease the vang or not. So we can. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have another sail up right now. So we're at 7.4, which is cooking along pretty good. Says to add a reef and raise the number. Okay, first of all it was raise the jib, now it's raising the number 4. These suggestions get more and more absurd. They want us to raise the number 4. Number 4 is a small sail. We've got a lot of wind, we're actually up to 28 knots right now. Make sure we're on the proper side of this. By the looks of things, we should probably pull back a bit. And we're going to swing almost due north. I wonder if you raise the Jenniker right now. We're actually not off right now, so we're heading straight that way. It wants us to add a reef and raise the number 4. And it wants us to raise the number 4, which they did a long time ago, and they were probably right. Number 4. Okay, cooking here now, 9.9. And we'll swing her a little bit toward our direction we're supposed to be headed. And we'll see what the trim has. The mainsail's fine. The number 4 sheet is too tight. seems to be happy there. And we are going to swing around, but now we've got to watch our depth here. Certainly can't swing too far here. So now we are directly downwind. And we've actually gone through a jib, which we should have with full sail. So, remove a reef. This is lower than number 4 and raise the jib. Okay, raise the jib. So they want some more wind, even though I don't know. But we're coming along here at fairly good knots right now. By the time I raise the jib, we're going to be swinging back to the other direction. So we'll just leave that on. We're going to go through jibe. Once again, full sail, not good. Okay, we've crossed. Now we're heading back north again. Raise the jib, lower the number 4, add a reef. So I want us to add the reef first of all. If I can find. So we got to watch our depth here. Though by the time I raise the number, or lower the number 4 and raise the jib, or whatever it's telling me to do right now, I'm going to be past the next line. So we'll stick with it. So now we are almost in irons if we go any further. So I imagine by the sounds of things we should be tightening the sheet. Really slow this down and try to pull the oat haul. Can't pull the oat haul because we're in reef. Ease the vang. Pretty much all the way down. Back to the main sheet. It's too tight, so it wants to loosen that. Try to pull the vang. Okay. And according to this, the number 4 sheet is too loose, although we are coming up to the next. I can't go irons on that because then it'll screw me up completely. Well, actually, I got to cross irons. I gotta swing it around that way. Whoa. So by the sounds of it, our foresail is too loose. Number 4 is probably too loose. Leveled that off, but we lost speed dramatically. So we are going to cross the wind again and going roughly 90 degrees north. 90 degrees of the wind, roughly. So we're definitely going to be editing this little video. Oops. Across to the other side of the wind. Pick up some speed here as we head north. See what they suggest. Number 4 sheet is too tight for halyard. Sheet is too tight. Okay, the mainsail is too tight. Alright, let's take a look at the map. You could probably... I don't know, the wind's about 90 degrees both sides here. We've got a long run here. Okay, so we are pulling into the final destination here. We have been traveling for almost 2 hours. I'm going to close in a little tighter. I've been playing with a lot of different things, mainly the reefing. Usually in this case, because of the high wind, the number 4 sail was the better, even though it's kept suggesting I would shift to the jibe maybe, or the jib. And when I did shift to the jib, the speed would drop. So I'd end up going back to number 4, the speed would raise up again. And so I'd left that, and just as the speed increased or decreased, I kept playing with the reef on the mainsail. So right now we're just about to cross the line, and we are crossing it at 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 13 seconds. So, and it looks like we're heading straight out to sea, so we don't have to worry about anything else. So, once again, that's our task at hand. Normally, it would, not normally, but the fastest time is 59 minutes, 34 seconds. The slowest time in the 100 range is 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 12 seconds. So, gosh, we are only 40 minutes over. So, which somebody would explain to me a little bit more about what the leadership numbers mean. I guess I'm just going to call it quits and edit this a little bit and see where we go from there. So, until next time, please do take care.